there's no way they get a degree
No, sure not. One
because
kid
they're
went 7 schools.
misled for obvious reasons. Hell, 2 years ago, we heard that parents were telling you need to go in the portal because you're worth more than that. Well, that wasn't the right advice because once you're in the portal, you have no idea if you're coming out of it. It's the Dr. Pepper commercial. You don't know if you're coming out. If you have to go in the portal, you want to. There has to be a purpose, and it isn't because I didn't get paid. It was because I was valued more somewhere else for what I bring to the table.
Outside of our forcing them. Now, if you force in the portal, which is some people are forced, and why are they forcing you? Because I don't see them force you in the portal because, and you played 47, you played 400, 200 snaps. You got forced in the portal. One, your grades was bad. Two, you got caught smoking too many times. 3 times you're out. And that's a way to get you out. 3, you got hurt. You can't benefit. You can't help us because you got injured. Let me get you out of here. So there's a reason why coach put guys in the portal, or you didn't produce good enough for them guys. They're not, or you didn't play at all. If you didn't play, you didn't get in. They force you in the
When you
portal.
play, you are creating a value. Now the question is somebody advocating for you to make sure that that value is fair value?
That's where you come to play.
But you got to know what fair value is.
Well,
Now,
that's
I
where
will
you
say
come to play.
this. We had 4 of our players go in the portal, and there was a reason for them to go in the portal. All 4 of those players went to a school and did not take the highest number.
Interesting.
Was that because that
Character.
is interesting.
Character.
Objectives.
Integrity. Let me ask you this. So now let's go back to as we get ready to start winding down. I got 1,200, 1,100, 800, 900 in the portal. The portal is, I mean, they're still active. Guys still can go places if there's room somewhere or if there's opportunity somewhere on any level. Yeah. The crazy part about it is, if I don't get Power 4, I don't get Bit Major, I don't get D1, I don't get D1 AA, I'm at D2. I got a guy that got 4.0 GPA, great accolade. They gave him all the money he can get, and he still had to pay $4,000. If I go D3, this guy had all the accolade, all the academic, he still had to pay $8,000. When it went to NIA, whoa, you know ain't no money. They got a little money, academic, state fund, financial aid in Florida. They took his financial aid. And his parents paying $10,000. So all them guys in that portal now have to go this way down lower levels. And the reason why people are asking, like, why they still in the portal? Because they cannot afford that $600 a month, that's $800 a month, or that $1,000 a month. Even if the mom go get a loan at a lower interest rate, they still got to pay a certain fee. I know.
Then low at the end of the day, man, then quit.
Or do now, okay?
I mean, listen, you know, the whole problem with this thing, man, is guys who are playing Division II and Division III and NIA, they're playing because they still love the game and want to play, and they want to see where they can go with it. But I literally consulted a kid last year, and his only option was Division II. You know what I told him? What? Give it 1 year and reevaluate. If you don't see the value, pay your 20%.
What they can't pay that $800 bill a month? They took their financial aid. They got good acting. Oh, wait a minute. Back that thing up. Rewind the road, the Range Rover. Back that Range Rover up now.
This man.
Watch this right here, Dan. Watch this right here, Dan. I go to Division II. They take my financial aid. Oh my gosh, at the Power 4 school, I was a 2.0, the minimum requirements to survive at a college. So they're going to take my academic, my transcript at 2.0. They take my financial aid. They can't give me no money like that. They can't give me the academic money. So now I got to go call mama and daddy and say, can you get a loan? They check mama and daddy Social Security. Their credit is $600. Okay, we'll give you $2,000. I still owe more money. The interest rate is high. that kid in trouble. That's what people fail to realize. Before you go in that portal, you need to check what is his GPA if he don't go to a school that he just transfer right over. No, even for 4 to 4 or D1 mid major, where it don't matter when it comes to GPA, they got full scholarship. You better check that first. Then check, can you afford some money, mama and daddy? Because you're gonna need it. So if they can't do that, now the kid's stuck. Now they put the kid on the street or back home with the mama. Oh, we're gonna go to a community school for a little bit and try to go
Look,
back. That's over. Come on, Dan.
but you do realize football coaches are looking for football players. All that other stuff has to work itself out. And the schools are going to try to set these things up. But, I learned a whole long time ago, you can't save the entire world, man.
But you know who's looking for a few good players? You know who's looking for a few good players?
I already know you're going to say. You're going to say like the military or something like that.
Hey, Dan, you told them to quit. I tell them don't quit. I tell them go to the military. They travel, free food, free clothes, free travel, get a job, get money. You can still get rough and rough in the mud and under gates and stuff.
They got understand you're talking about two different things here, Lo. All I'm saying is, you can play on the intramural team with the Marines.
Let's go. And they'll pay you. You want money? Military.
Listen, you're talking about apples and oranges now, though. I mean, at the end of the day, again, this is about young people that have dreams and aspirations. You've got to follow them as long as you can. But, to sit here and look at it, I can't pay 4 years.
Hey,
you don't have to.
But who's going to pay that 1 year? That dream is good, but dream costs money to follow the dream. When you go from Power 4 to D2, D3, NI, JUCO, that dream.
But I'm not talking about that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about kids coming out of high school that still want to continue to play.
Well, that's okay.
Those opportunities are not as fruitful anymore. Okay. Now they have to go play D2. Right now, we're in this boat. We got signing day next week. How many of these guys who have not found a home are going to end up having to find a home at D2? And I can't even say D2 anymore. If you haven't walked into a locker room at D2 now, there's some dudes on that team.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll say
Make no mistake. If you think D2 is easy, good luck with that.
Trust me.
But there are still things that have to be on that checklist for you to play that. There are guys all over the place because they want to play ball.
Well, advice. Go ahead. Advice. Go ahead. Give me that advice. Give him some advice, Jermaine.
Well, I'm going to say this last thing before we end out. He said something very important. By me being a teacher, and I deal with a lot of high school athletes, the kids, before the portal talk to coaches, when the portal happened, they ain't talk to no coach. Now the portal's over with. Now the schools they talk to don't want them anymore. Now they got to find new places to sign next week, as Dan just mentioned. The key thing with all this is to have somebody in your corner that can help you with the mindset that is not the end of the world because you're not talking to that coach. Find somebody that can guide you. Find you people that you trust in your corner. Have a good coach. Figure out the lane that's going to work for you. Power 4 doesn't matter. HBCU doesn't matter. D2. I'm not going to really say D3 because you got to really spend money. But them different avenues there, or JUCO, them avenues, you can still be successful and you can still go to the league. Or if you have a different kind of mindset, you guys, if you're looking at the money and you want to be smart, if you're able to utilize that money, save that money, do things correctly, not go to the league and use that as a leg up after you graduate, that's still a great opportunity for you if you take that road. You can go to the league or you can make good money while you're in college. If you have the mindset, have right people to guide you, you can still be successful. But you can't just go jump to school, make this money and you're broke every single year. That's not the key that a lot of kids are doing right now. I have videographers right now that I just met with that's been traveling with these kids, make all this money. You know, he told me they ain't got no money. I said, what they doing with all this money? This is ridiculous. So I say all this, you guys. I hope you guys paid attention and watched this because there's a lot of insight here. And Dan did a fantastic job telling you why it's so important to have representation. It is not all about making $1 million or $500,000